Ladies and gents, welcome back to the TSR YouTube channel for episode number 5 of the Glory Hunter save here at Crystal Palace in season number 1. First things first, a look at the 5 games that are coming your way as we head into a very, very busy December period. First game, Wolves away. Should be a winnable game to keep our momentum going. We're unbeaten so far in the league and in the Conference League, so things are looking very good at the minute. We then have a conference game at home to AZ before Manchester United at home. And again, that will be another big game, and a game we're looking to win. We then go into December, and then we've got Burnley away and Fulham away before an absolutely stacked December fixture list where squad rotation is going to be absolutely vital. We don't have the most depth in the squad, so trying to get through this period will be very, very difficult. We'll also go and have a little look at the league table. Things have started well over here as well. So as you can see, Manchester City are top of the table. They are on 29 points. They are unbeaten. They are the only Premier League side that are unbeaten currently, after 9 wins and 2 draws. Arsenal are second, Chelsea are in third, and Manchester United currently occupy 4th spot. We're just 2 points behind them. We're level on points with Spurs with an identical record so far. Little look further down the table. Liverpool just behind us. Forest, Sunderland and Bournemouth make up the top 10. Newcastle and Everton a little bit further behind in the side, struggling. We have one side that is winners. It is Burnley. They've only got 3 points. Fulham just ahead of them on 7. Wolves on 9. And Leeds out of it on goal difference. I think for this episode, we're a little bit early to be looking at adding players to our transfer list and looking at players that we should sell. However, this is a perfect time for you to get yourself down in the comments and let me know if there's any more we should sign. We need a little bit more depth. We don't have much money. We may have to use the loan market. If there's anybody that you signed in your saves, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if we should scout them, and I will go and add them to the list because we will need to try and make some signings. It is going to be difficult with the budget we've got, but we will do our best to do so. And on that note, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Help us on our way to 700. Give the video a little thumbs up to help share it to new viewers. And as always, I appreciate you all being here and showing the support so far. I'm really enjoying this save. It's something a little bit different compared to what we've done on previous FIFAs. So really, really enjoying it so far. And we'll be enjoying it a little bit more if we can get a win away at Wolves to start. Welcome to Molineux then. Fully fit and raring to go squad after an international break. So everyone is at full fitness. We are looking just to keep the momentum going. This is a game really on paper we should be winning. And a game that I would expect us to win. However, we know with these career modes, things are never as straightforward as that. But we will do our best to try and keep Wolves quiet and be clinical. In recent times we have, and Cooper Miners, the man on the ball, has been a large part of that. Mateta plays it out wide to Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino is going to look to cut inside here and finds Cooper Miners. He finds Wharton, who's going to try and find Jean-Philippe Mateta, and does find Mateta. Mateta's going to try and go back inside. Can he find Ismaila Sarr? No. Finds him, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the chance away. Tyreek Mitchell now, chance to potentially create our second opportunity off this game. Again, we're cutting inside. And again, Cooper Miners is there. Again, Ismaila Sarr's there. And again, Ismaila Sarr shoots, but it's blocked this time by Matt Doherty. And again, just another half opportunity. You know, we look very, very dangerous when we break and when we counter. We've just got to hope we get that bit of luck and stay defensively sound as we've got a chance here to put the ball into the box. Mark Gay is there. Mark Gay comfortably clears, and now we can look to counter-attack. Ismaila Sarr is forward. Ismaila Sarr is running, and that is going to be a foul. Surely referee will be a foul, and potentially a yellow card as well. Yes, a yellow card is brandished to Tredaid. He goes into the books and stops the counter-attack. We are going to get plenty of games this season, but we do look a threat. We do look a threat every time we come forward, and we're going to look to do the same yet again here. Wonderful football. Cooper Miners and Jean-Philippe Mateta linking up, and it's going to go back to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Mateta's going to go inside. Ismaila Sarr. Ismaila Sarr's going to shoot, and again, it's a big, big save for Renau. Ismaila Sarr has broken into that box 3 times now. We just need to get a little bit of luck. Wharton puts the ball into the box. Can't beat the first man, and ball's clear yet again. Mateta. Ismaila Sarr. We've seen this so many times in the start of this career mode. Surely this time Ismaila Sarr could break the deadlock. Does. Bang, bang. Finally, on the stroke of half-time, Ismaila Sarr with his 5th goal of the season. It's what we've seen all along. It is Jean-Philippe Mateta holding the ball up, waiting for the run around the side. And Ismaila Sarr simply does not miss this. Has the pace to break away. Cool, composed, as you like, into the top left-hand corner. We finally lead at Molineux. Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 1. Very solid first half indeed. That's exactly what we need. I think we just need to try and keep the momentum going as much as we can in the league. We know we're going to get a run where The games that we simulate may not go our way. We just need to control what we can control, and Wharton's in now. This would be a lovely goal. Cooper Miners, no, Bueno's there. Again, good, patient foot build-up play by Crystal Palace. Again, we just need to be careful not to get caught. On the break here as Tyreek Mitchell is gambling and can't win. It goes back to Bueno. Wide again. Munoz this time. I haven't seen much of Munoz this game. Finds Ismaila Sarr. Can he find Jean-Philippe Mateta? What a ball that is. What a save that is. Oh, it's a glorious chance to kill this game off. Ismaila Sarr and Jean-Philippe Mateta linking up so well. That is the partnership that is going to carry us in the early stages of this career mode. Those two are simply breathtaking when they link up like that. Just a couple of minutes left in this game. Can we kill it here? Cooper Miners on the ball. Cooper Miners just really well with his first touch, but Hoover's there. Tell you what, apart from the one goal we scored and that chance we missed, Wolves have been absolutely rock solid at the back. And we got very lucky that we scored when we did. The referee will blow the full-time whistle. It's a pretty good performance, I think, if we're honest. We haven't played badly there at all. Wolves, defensively, very astute. We took the opportunity when we needed to. And more importantly, it's a massive 3 points on the road. It does finish Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 3, and a win to start episode number 5. We will simulate the game against AZ, and we will look to make some changes. Have a look, see if we can bring anyone off this bench just to try and mix things up a little bit. I think Curtis Jones can play instead of Jefferson Lerma in the middle. Ismaila Sarr we will rest. We will play Edmondson Jr. out on the right-hand side. Chalobah can have a rest. McCroy can play at centre-back instead. I don't think we'll make any other changes other than that. But we will simulate this game. Things have been going quite well in the Europa League. So, again, we're just hoping for another simulated win here just to keep our top spot going. Comfortable 3-0 win. That's exactly what we need. Cooper Miners with a brace. He is the man for these simulated games. He seems to score every time we simulate. Gets a double. Emerson Jr. as well, after getting 90 minutes and a bit of faith shown by the gaffer. 3-0. We keep up our 100% record in the Conference League. This is a big one then. Manchester United at home. It is 4th against 6th. And this is going to be a big one. If we can get a result here, it will really ignite our season and show that we are a side ready to compete as we did last year in real life. And of course, Crystal Palace have started the season very well in real life as well. Little look at the lineups then. Crystal Palace in our 4-3-3 formation. Some changes have been made. Dean Henderson in goal. Lacroix, Gay, Mitchell and Munoz at the back. Curtis Jones comes in. Lerma, Cooper Miners, Ismaila Sarr. Ucech comes in, as does De Silva, keeping his spot on the left-hand side. We've had to rotate for a midweek. Again, crucial games coming. Rotation is key. We've had to make a couple of those calls. Of course, the big omission from the squad, Jean-Philippe Mateta, not in the starting 11 purely because of fitness. Manchester United's starting 11 in a 5-2-3 formation will look as follows. It's Lehmans in goal, Delit, Martinez, Fernandez, Manu through the middle, Cunha, Sesko, and Mbeumo. That front three looks threatening to say the least, as expected, across the rest of the pitch. We need to get a result. Udogie in the squad, joining from Tottenham. Hopefully we can continue our run of form. Away, we're starting on the front foot. Emerson Jr. tries to find Ucech. Does really well, actually, to beat his first man, Lerma. Finds Cooper Miners now on the edge of the box, and Cooper Miners can't shrug off Delit. And not going to be easy to break down as Cunha looks to come forward with the ball. And Udogie now looking to do exactly the same. Does really well to find Munoz, and Munoz can now break into the space, and Doggie's looking to come back inside, but Ismaila Sarr's there. Melishar is there. Ucech is there as well. Plays off one more to Cooper Miners, who had a brace in midweek. What a goal that is! Oh, superstar. Soon Cooper Miners gets his 5th Premier League goal of the season. He is on absolute fire. I had a couple of doubts when we signed him whether he would slot into this team. He has been sensational for us. What a signing he's proving to be. Money well spent. Crystal Palace 1, Man United 0. Wonderful football from Crystal Palace again, just threatening down this wing, and Edmondson Jr. is going to put the ball into the middle and save. Oh, can't fall to Cooper Miners. Will fall to Jefferson Lerma. Ismaila Sarr now, but Harry Maguire is there to clear the ball away. And Ismaila Sarr does really well. Catches Cunha napping. Nobody giving the communication to him that there was a man over. Ucech, Jefferson Lerma. Jefferson Lerma can play it back in here, but fortunately the pass is not to feet, and Man United will have a chance to clear through Bruno Fernandes. Cooper Miners now finds Ucech again. And yeah, just going to be patient here. Curtis Jones out wide. Ismaila Sarr. And we'll just cut back inside, and Cooper Miners is there. Really good football from the Eagles as just looking just to be patient. We don't want to give anything away. We definitely don't want to get caught on the counter-attack. They've got too much pace going forward for us to be looking to get caught. Sarr, Cooper Miners again. Surely Cooper Miners couldn't get another. No, what a save that is from Leemans. That is a huge, huge save on the stroke of half-time to keep the score at 1-0. That would have been a massive moment in this game had that ball hit the back of the net. Ucech looks to find Ismaila Sarr. Ismaila Sarr's onside, surely. He is onside. He shoots. Oh, it's another missed opportunity. Oh, and they're the ones you'd stick your house on Sarr scoring there. It is beautiful football again. I tell you what, Ucech is in for a lineup, in for a call-up ahead of Mateta on a permanent basis because he is showing me something that Jean-Philippe Mateta simply isn't at the minute. We're in again here. Ismaila Sarr's in again here. He's got Harry Maguire for company. He's going to try and go all the way. It's another save. It's going to be our corner. First corner of the game. 54 minutes into the game. Can we create anything here? Might get at the front post. Hits the bar. Oh, what a goal that would have been. It's another opportunity missed. It's another opportunity squandered. Ismaila Sarr now from the edge of the box. That's going to be over the top of the bar. We are going to kick ourselves if we do not win this game. Cunha into the box. Charles, Man United to get a score. Mainoo scores. We said we'd only have ourselves to blame. We've only got ourselves to blame. Manchester United score from their first real opportunity. It's lacklustre defending. I cannot believe this game has 1-1. Le Crew doesn't do good enough. He has a chance there and nobody's there. Curtis Jones out of position. Somehow it is 1-1. Ucech to Ismaila Sarr. We've got to believe we're going to create one more opportunity here. We've got to believe. Jones into Ucech. No, Martinez is there. We've made a couple of changes. Cooper Miners has come off. He's just looking a little bit leggy after 90 minutes on Thursday night. So Curtis Jones has slotted into that cam role with Will Hughes coming on in CDM. But yeah, we've just got to try and keep Manchester United out and try and create one more chance. And we've got a chance here. As Junior's there. Ucech is in. Ucech, surely he's got the beating of Martinez. No, he doesn't. Just needed an extra yard of pace and a slightly better first touch and he was in on goal. This would be so cruel if we were to concede late on. It would be justified if we scored late on. We've got a chance here. It's Jones. Ismaila Sarr. Ismaila Sarr's in. Ismaila Sarr across the keeper. Oh, lift off at Crystal Palace. Ismaila Sarr with number 6 of the season and that is justice. We have deserved that. We missed countless opportunities. Ismaila Sarr does not miss twice. And Manchester United's hearts have been broken at Selhurst Park. And we have deserved that because we have been absolutely brilliant today. What a finish that is. That should be 3 points. Just 10 seconds to go. Referee, surely that's it. Thank you very much. What a victory that is. I thought when it went 1-0, I really did think we were going to bottle it, but we haven't. We've kept up the momentum. We are absolutely flying now. 3 wins from 3 to start this episode. 2 games to go. Surely we couldn't go perfect again. This time we'll simulate the game against Burnley. Yeah, it's one I don't really want to simulate because it's a game that, of course, on paper we should be absolutely winning. I will rest Ismaila Sarr for Emerson Junior. Again, rotation is so important at this stage of the season. They are the changes we're going to make. We'll also rest Mark Gay. But again, Burnley haven't won yet this season. This should be more than enough to beat them. We've been very, very good in our sims so far. Cooper Miners couldn't score again. It is a draw. Not ideal. Foster actually gets the lead. Emerson Junior straight from kickoff, it would seem, gets the equaliser. Cooper Miners does not score on this simulation, but it is a draw away from Burnley. Not ideal after the run of form we've had. Welcome to Craven Cottage then for the final game of this episode. Another side struggling towards the foot of the table. They are currently in 17th. And after that disappointing draw away to Burnley, we are just looking to get back to winning ways. It is hopefully going to be another episode where we do not lose a game, but again, easier said than done. Famous last words, I am sure. Ismaila Sarr just looking to add an injection of pace. Wharton, Ismaila Sarr, Munoz, lovely football from Crystal Palace, as we've seen. Cooper Miners now on the edge of the box. Finds Jones, back to Cooper Miners. Just waiting for that opening. Ismaila Sarr now turns his man. Looks to go down the byline. Cuts back inside. Can he take the ball in spots? Jean-Philippe Mateta. No, he can't. Does win it back though. Curtis Jones now on the edge of the box. Nowhere really to go. Back to goal. Fulham with absolutely everyone behind the ball, it would seem. And Fortunately, Curtis Jones does lose the ball. We're playing some nice stuff, and they're not looking like a side that are 17th in the table. They're very, very compact defensively. Going forward, they've got a bit of pace to counter-attack, and say we've not really created anything of note. In fact, we haven't created anything of note. We might be able to here, though, as Pino finds Mateta. Mateta tries to find a space. Again, compact. 2-3 men around every single Crystal Palace player that goes forward. Absolutely nothing we can do at the minute to break this down, but there's a chance here as Mateus Nunes makes a mistake. Pino can now look to drive into the box. Pino's going to continue driving in the box, but Bassi is there. Oh, and that would have been a stroke of luck as Leno puts the ball against Jeremy Pino, but really is the best chance we've had so far. And we create something just on the stroke of half-time. Jeremy Pino has got a chance to do so. Jeremy Pino is in here. Jeremy Pino is in here. Surely this side does! It's taken 42 minutes to have a clear-cut opportunity. And Jeremy Pino has finally taken that opportunity. It is a wonderful goal. He sends Bassi for a bit of a hot dog. I'll have mustard on mine, please. Sends the keeper, gives him the yards, puts it into the top right corner. Finally, we break Fulham's resistance, and finally we have a one-goal lead. Chance for Fulham on the stroke of half-time. First corner of the game. And we get the ball out. Chmenesar does get the ball out, only as far as Lukic. Curtis Jones just looking to hold his man. Bassi's in. Bassi shoots. Henderson with the save. Can we clear our lines? We do clear our lines. Referee, surely that's the half-time whistle. It is Dean Henderson with the save of the season so far to keep the scoreline at 1-0 as the referee blows his half-time whistle. I feel this is one of those games where we need to just try and kill it before we give Fulham an opportunity. It has lacked any form of quality, this game. And again, we're going to get games like this. We're going to get sides that just put men behind the ball. This is one of them. We need to take our opportunities like we have when we've got them. We might be able to create something here as Cooper Miners on the edge of the box, and that will deflect for a corner. 75 minutes. Can we create something from this? Cooper Miners is going to whip the ball into the box and try and look for the header. Vucek to the back post. Does find him, but goes over the top. We've got 15 minutes. Plus a little bit added just to try and secure this 3 points. Munoz, snatch and grab. Exactly what we need to see. Can he find anyone? Finds Cooper Miners. Can he find Curtis Jones? Just find Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones from distance, but no, one for the cameras, I think, made it look better than that shot really was. Jones again here. Vucek again. Jones. Wonderful football from there. Edmondson Jr. now. He's come onto the pitch. We'll try and dig the ball into the box. Find Cooper Miners. No, we can't. Fulham will clear. Can we win the ball? Accrue. Doesn't matter. Mark Gay's there to cover. Iwobi. As the clock ticks over to 90 minutes. We do not want to concede here. 2 minutes added on. We win the ball back. We will win the game. Again, not a classic by any stretch of the imagination. We've not been at our best at times. We were brilliant against Manchester United. We've been far from it here against Fulham and Burnley in the sim, but it doesn't matter. Results are the important thing. It is another clean sheet. It is another 3 points on the road. And we are back to winning away. So more importantly, it is another unbeaten episode. Crystal Palace are absolutely flying in both League and Cup. We'll take the 3 points back to Selhurst Park. Episode 5, done and dusted. And we'll have a little look at the Premier League table. Manchester City still leading with 13 wins, 2 draws, 41 points after 15 games. 4 points clear of Arsenal, who are back in second. Liverpool now into third on 30. We are into fourth on 29, still with only 2 defeats. 5 draws are the things that are killing us. We just need to be a bit more clinical in some of these games. Chelsea a point behind us, and then it's Forest down in 6th, United 7th, Spurs 8th. Villa 9th and Newcastle 10th in the game. We'll have a little look at the bottom. Have Burnley got a win yet? Burnley still don't have a win, of course, got a point from us. 4 points so far. Wolves, Leeds and Fulham the sides also down at the bottom. We'll have a little look at the Conference League table just to see how other seeds get on. Of course, we are 4 from 4. Scored 16, only conceded 1, 12 points from 12. Other 2 teams, Shakhtar Donetsk and Sparta Prague, also have the same record. Not quite as good on the goal difference front, but things are looking very good in both of those big competitions. We have 6 games left of 2025, and they start with Luzern at home in the Conference League. It's then Manchester City at home. God knows what is going to happen there. Then we have an away game against Dynamo Kyiv on the 18th before Leeds away, Tottenham at home, and Fulham at home again as we play Fulham twice in the same month. The episode in the books and more progress made. Again, not next episode, but the episode after that, we will be opening the January transfer window. So it is time to get yourself down in the comments and let me know who we should sign. We do need a bit of depth. We don't have too much money. How much money do we actually have in the transfer budget. We've only got 5 million, so players will have to go. So let me know where you think we should make those decisions. And I'll see you all in just a few days' time for episode number 6.